Hello Internet, welcome back to our ToME Writhing One series. We are level 20, good for us. I think we probably can level up. Oh, we can't level up. We do have a category point. I don't think we're going to put it into anything. If we do, it will probably be to expand our infusions and things because we really don't have any other... That's the wrong button. We really don't have anything else that... Oh, sorry, I sneezed so hard I knocked my headphones off. We really don't have any other categories I'm super interested in. We could get slow death, but we kind of know what we want to put our points into. We want to finish off the tentacle tree, which is at least 2 more levels of that. And then we'll probably look at the friend of the worm tree. And if we don't expand into friend of the worm, we would probably upgrade our disease face tree, right? So I don't think slow death is super valuable. And remember, this is the digest tree where you can only digest if they're at 20% life or less, which is a really narrow area for us to be working in. Now, if we leveled that up and that would expand, I would have taken this tree earlier in the game, but 20% is just too low, in my opinion, to make it very valuable, because it's basically saying, hey, you're never going to be able to use this on bosses, and hey, if you are attacking regular, like, ads and non-essential, non-boss creatures, they're going to go from like 50% health to 0% health, so you're never going to be able to use it on them anyway. Now, alternatively, we could unlock the wild gift tree. The problem with that is that it uses willpower as opposed to magic, and I just don't think we're going to dump a bunch of points into willpower. We're reaching kind of the caps of our skills, but if we start putting points elsewhere, I think I would be putting them in Constitution, just because it's going to add up to a lot of health. It increases your life regen stuff, and we would be putting points there. I don't think I want to dump into willpower. So, tree's not really appealing to me. I don't really have a charm or anything that I really want on the character either, though, so it's kind of hard to decide. So in our last episode, we cleared the Bearscape, which was very interesting. That portal seems to have vanished. I'm not really sure what the deal with that is. It still shows up in the bottom right as the Bearscape, but I don't know, because we were going to go look for the Poosh, the other one that was unlocked, but I just don't know if we would see it because it might look like this. So I thought, well, let's check the Hallowed Fields. That was the Plumpkin, I believe. We are level 20. Oh, something is... I don't know what that was. Okay. We are level 20, so I imagine the Plumpkin is reasonable. The level listed is level 1, although that's often a lie. Especially, oh, Hallowed Fields. You stride through the portal, you arrive in a strange zone. Smell the distinct scent of vegetables, mostly pumpkins. The air is glowing with uneery orange. So it's not eerie. It's totally normal orange. You hear distant steps like a horse. Guessing Headless Horseman would be my guess. The World of Warcraft did a pretty cool Headless Horseman thing back in the day. Okay, you're hitting me from literally outside of my sight range. You know how much I hate that. Skeleton Archer, I would love to break line of sight with you guys. Okay, you're all just on all sides. We're going to jump at this one. Why did you not take damage from that? Oh, you're level 20. Oh, and there was no exit portal. So we're probably going to die here because it's a level 20 area. We're taking a lot of damage here to begin with. And this guy who is, you know, in my head is a pretty easily destroyed creature, took a lot of hits. Also level 20. I'm a little worried about them being level 20. Let's pop our regen. Since we're out of... Never mind. I was going to say we're out of sight of anything dangerous. Oh, because this is a danger. Runic Saturation. I don't know what that means. I guess that's like infusions, but not. So, we're frozen. We can't act. Apparently we can use our heal ability, even though we're frozen. I don't really get to deal with that. We'll pop this. We'll try to kill this thing. Immediately frozen again. We'll pop our shield. Actually, shouldn't have... Why am I moving? Shouldn't have popped our shield because I think their damage has a chance to free you from being frozen, and the shield would have absorbed that. Taking a lot of hits. Let's pop our instant heal. We'll step closer. We'll use our whirlwind ability. I think that's mainly what was happening, was that I was using bump attacks when I should have been whirlwinding. We're going to rest. We can't actually leave, which I don't like. and because once again it gave us no indicator of what level this area is appropriate for. Just kind of getting tired of that. I know we've talked about that at length. We're not going to keep talking about it, but I do think it's something that this game really needs to work on. Because, like, yeah, this game is popular, and sure, it has a following and everything, but it's very important that you... I'm not saying make the game easy, of course, because, you know, it's that kind of game that should be challenging. But I talk about this all the time with Cataclysm, is that, yeah, it's fine to make things harder, and it's fine to, you know, maybe give ambiguous information now and then, but you really should think about how that affects new players. Because, like, especially, like, I was a new player, and coming into a new area where you have no idea what to expect, and you walk in, and it's, oh, you're up there. And there's no indicator of what to expect, and you end up dying. That's a feels bad moment. And feels bad moments for new players leads to a downturn in long-term players. So, feeling a little off my game. It's the first episode in about a week, so I need to remember to use my shield ability. I need to remember to close ground with my jump ability, and I need to be aware that I have special abilities I should be using on cooldown. So we're going to proceed. Probably more skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. Can't go that way, apparently. Oh, that's a trap. What is that? It's a sliding rock. You slide off a rock. Okay. We'll just hit auto explore, I guess. There's a skull. We have no insanity, so I can't pop my shield. We'll just bump him. We are stunned, which reduces our damage. We're, yes, stunned. So... Oh. Hello, hand. I wish you had not done that. Very rude. Let's whirlwind. Bump attack. There comes a Magus. Let's wait until he comes in view, then we'll pop our... or never mind. We have our wormy boy. We'll just go for it. Okay. Really overusing my bump attacks when I should be using my abilities. Anyway, so what's going on with me? Oh, my niece was here this weekend again. It was supposed to be my niece and my brother, but then my brother had to work, so it was just my niece. It was fine, you know, having a kid around the house. I kind of wanted to record yesterday, but, okay, probably very lucky that we got pulled to the side because I had pushed the move button like an idiot into the damage. Our heal is not available. We're going to pop our shield. Oh, I bumped the shield and the whirlwind. Very lucky that the shield went off before the whirlwind or we could have died. Let's pop our regen, and we will also touch heal ourselves. Our shield is gone. We're taking significant damage. If we retreat, we could teleport this way and hope... No, because we can see the enemy. Just say we could teleport and hope that he cleared out all the enemies in the area. We could simply teleport away. What does this do again? It was like 25% damage resistance or something. We'll pop this because it's instant. That gives us damage reduction and damage increase. This is probably not instant. We'll constrict him, although I don't think it's even worth... Why couldn't I constrict him? Can't constrict them for some reason. Maybe because I'm a bear. We use our tentacle ability to try and clear them out a little bit. Pop our instant heal, which we have back now. Kill the Magus because it's the biggest threat by far. Just bump attack that one. Really need to be paying attention. We've been playing a lot of areas where we're not in a super amount of danger. And I haven't played in a while, so I'm not really thinking things through like I should be. I did see an enemy there. Just bump attack. Yeah, I just recorded an episode of the Enemy Spotlight series, which is where I evaluate enemies in the game Cataclysm. Oh, I thought my friend was the bad guy, and I bump attacked him. These random skulls are weirdly resilient to my bump attacks, maybe because I was stunned again. I wasn't paying attention. I just talk about enemies in the game and kind of give people an idea of how dangerous they are. That kind of stuff. Let's jump at the Magus instead of letting him plink shots at us while we're walking up to him. Jeez. We'll rest again. Not loving this area, but I'm afraid if I teleport out, we won't be able to come back in. So we're just going to press forward. No insanity to pop our shield. Just auto-explore. There's a skull down there. No insanity again. Put our tentacle on cooldown, so we'll use the other one. Really, these things like stunning us, huh? We experienced this with the bear as well. When we were in the bear section, they were pinning us constantly and stunning us and things, which is really irritating because it reduces our damage output. Okay. And they do seem weirdly resilient for being just skulls, which is peculiar. Oh boy, another level. Oh goodness, so happy. Don't want any of that. A lot of pumpkins and a lot of big open area where I can't actually really protect myself. So I think we want to jump at them immediately in an effort to... Oh, I couldn't cast it. I guess because we were out of range. Why can't I do this? Why? I don't understand. Oh, well, never mind. And there's the Headless Horseman, level 23, of course. Big open area with lots of enemies. We have no insanity, so we're going to... I don't know. This is a pretty big AoE. We'll do that. Should have given us a lot of insanity. Our stuff is on cooldown because we're stunned, of course. We're stunned. Let's pop. We can't even pop. Oh, God, I hate it. We're still stunned, so that doesn't even really help me that much. Pop our shield to reduce damage. Freaking, I don't know, lick them. It's not like we can damage output when we're constantly stunned. And we're brain locked. Stunned for 4 turns is such a long freaking time as well. Let's be a bear. Growl. And we'll wait for some of our stuff to come off cooldown. Whirlwind. Taking a lot of hits here. Pop our heal. We really ought to be constricting this guy. All of our abilities are on cooldown. We're still freaking stunned. Pop our regen, I guess. Let's try to clear out. Can't move. So irritating. We'll pop our... we didn't pop our regen when I pushed the button, apparently. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, send me to the world map. So it doesn't even give you the option to go to the world map. So am I just screwed? I'm just going to die repeatedly. Let me rest for a minute. Okay, everything's off cooldown. So irritated by this. Like, you know, so many times I come in and I'm excited to play ToME. And then I get into these situations. Like, I had no idea what level the Plumpkin was. Because it doesn't tell you anything. And you go in and you get stun locked. And it's like, what am I even supposed to do? You know? And it's just frustrating. You know, I know I'm being whiny. I know I'm a whiner. Look, they're all healed back up. Oh boy. But like, it's so frustrating to repeatedly experience the same thing in this game over and over. Yes, just target myself. Who cares? I'm me. I don't think they even affect me. Let's, I mean, they're taking tons of damage. It's just we're going to be frozen and stun locked and shit. And I don't know how to deal with that. Pop our random damage increase stuff. We'll pop the regen as well. At least our wormy boy, never mind. I was going to say he's killing things, but he's not. Let's constrict him. We can't. Okay, I don't know why. I guess because we're frozen. Let's try to unfreeze. I don't think we're frozen anymore. Let's constrict him now. That'll actively pull him towards us, which is something we want. We don't want him to be backing off and casting things at us, that kind of stuff. I guess we just bump attack the other stuff. Everything's on cooldown. We, I guess, killed him. Plumpkin, great. It doesn't tell me anything. I don't know if we got points for it or what, but okay, we killed the Plumpkin. That's great. I still have a dozen status effects, and I can't do anything. So I guess we just try to bump. We can't even move, so we just stand still, I guess. Can't move. Moving in the wrong direction, I guess, because we're confused. Pop the shield. Whirlwind should kill a bunch of stuff. Oh, God. We got the Plumpkin. It lashes in immovable foes with extreme force. 20% damage against immovables. I don't think I've ever seen what in the game can't move. Have we seen immovable creatures? I think the mouth, right? The deep bellow, I think, did not move. Or did it? No, it pulled you into it. That's literally the only thing I can think of. We had the plug-in, it's heavy but oddly magical. I'm so done with this, like, this whole stupid quest. Like, between the fact that, oh my god, we're pinned. Between the fact that it, like, forced you to fight a ghost at every single location, and just not a good event, in my opinion. There's traps here as well, oh boy. Lots of fun. Did we get anything else? Lantern, no. Wizard hat, no. Quiver of domination, no. Just not anything I want. Plumpkin. I mean, when carried, plus 2% damage. Okay, I mean, I assume when carried it means in your inventory. We can use it? Go away. Damage against... Oh, so it's just a passive. Well, what do I do to use it? Why does it have a power cost if it says when carried? Can be used to become the Plumpkin. Okay. I mean, what does that do? Maybe that's good? I don't know. Let's, Plumpkin. Target is filled with the spirit of the legendary Plumpkin, plus 10% critical power. I mean, I guess that's good. I don't know. Okay, so not really. This episode has been a lot of whininess. So we'll put this on the toolbar next to the bear ability. So now we have a couple transformations. I do like games that give you the opportunity to transform into other creatures. I mean, I guess this takes us out, right? Yeah, I don't want any of that. None of that is... Oh, gauntlets of strength. Physical power. Yeah, no. Never mind. We don't want that. Okay, so that was not a pleasant experience. I would not do that again, personally, if I had another character. I do wish... There probably is a way to turn off special events. I just don't know how. We're going to continue looking around for the Poosh. Iron Throne. Oh, no. Hidden Compound. Where's there an Iron Throne? Iron Throne. Oh, Iron Throne Mountains, I guess, is the name of the mountains. That's cool. That's a good name for a mountain range. I like that. So we can go into the hidden compound. Trying to remember, was this, I think this is where they made the slaves fight each other. Right? Till the blood runs clear. What does that mean? Slavers compound and enter. That's right, we're supposed to save slaves. They're all level 20. I guess the levels in the game, I guess they scale with you. So this could be pretty dangerous because I do remember the slavers being a little overwhelming. And I know we can save the slaves, but we have so many AoE attacks that it seems really unlikely we're going to save very many of them. Let's rest immediately. Let's just peek out. Because I remember some of them could shoot lightning bolts or whatever. So we want to kind of be careful. Okay, there's one. Thankfully, he beelined for our wormy boy. Yeah, free at last. Shame you almost died, though. Free at last, but you took a mortal wound, I guess. Slaves, you shouldn't have got in my way. You should have just seen me coming and known that you should run away. They actually don't seem very strong. They seem pretty weak characters. But I kind of remember these little, like, furry boys would cast at me from pretty far away. Yeah, like that. And it hit him for where Slaver hits worm that walks. Arcane damage. We have pretty good arcane resistance because we have that racial ability that increases our arcane resistance pretty hefty amounts. So not super worried about that. Yeah, what was my commentary? Yeah, recorded for Cataclysm. My niece was here. My brother was not. So we had the TV set up so she can watch cartoons and stuff in the room where she's like with my relative, so she has something to do at night while she's falling asleep and whatnot. And they were having trouble with the cable, and I came in and I just fiddled with it a little bit. I didn't even fix it. It was just fiddling with it, and I eventually said, like, oh, you know, well, Xfinity is like that sometimes. That give it a few minutes, maybe it'll work. And my niece apparently said, oh, Uncle, I can't believe Uncle knows how to fix computers. He's so professional. And I don't know. That's funny, right? Like, you know, she's a kid. Like, I remember being a kid and, like, you don't know what words mean, but you want to use them anyway. So, like, she probably doesn't know what professional means. I wasn't being professional. It was obviously in a familial setting, you know, obviously not a professional setting. And I just thought that was funny, you know, that she said that. So, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what a good story is. We're taking a lot of damage from some of these ranged boys. We're also pinned. I'm getting really tired of the, like, super status effects, because, like, I never really noticed it before. Maybe it's because we hit level 20, maybe more things have those abilities now, but, like, super irritating, very dangerous, because we're a melee-centric character. Like, I'm still pinned to the ground. I wasn't a second ago. I'm being grappled by the slave. Guy, what are you doing? I'm here to help you. You brought this on yourself. I was still pinned. Why am I taking damage? I'm still grappled by the slave that I saved. He's no longer hostile. Why am I still grappled? God, this game. And all my shit's on cooldown. So I'm gonna die. Maybe if we disengage from the grapple. No longer grappled. Great. Super irritating. Super dumb. Let's rest. Get our health back. Ooh, you know, I was excited to record today. I don't want to be this guy. I don't want to be grouchy and salty. Nobody wants to watch that. I mean, nobody wants to watch my content anyway. But, like, you know, supposed to be, you know, and, like, today I have all this time as well. I have to stay up. So it's Sunday, and my Sunday into Monday involves me going to do a bunch of stuff for work at, like, 9 a.m. So basically I have to stay up for the rest of the night, go to work, come home, wait a couple hours, and go back to work. And it messes my whole sleep schedule up. And then I have an appointment tomorrow on Tuesday. So it's like, I don't know, my whole sleep schedule is going to be messed up. Recording now would be really nice. And I don't want to be frustrated and hostile and irritable. I think I'll take a break in between episodes and just go relax a little bit. Don't really want any of that. I mean, what do? Knocking back enemies. I don't want them knocked back. I need them in melee range. Okay, Slaver's Compound, level 2. Steals life from enthralled slave. Let's go down there and help our wormy boy. Oh, that was an interesting animation. We took so much damage. Why did we take so much damage? Used maim, 105 damage. So the slaves are pretty dangerous. I've been mostly ignoring them. Maybe we should just kill them. I don't need to save them. Like, we saved them in our last playthrough. I'm grappled again. Once again, they are not hostile to me, but they are grappling and actively causing me damage. So irritating. God, like, how hard is it to clear negative effects when an enemy stops being an enemy? It can't be that hard, frankly. Yes, okay. Jeez, I'm just, I guess it's one of those days. I don't know, I woke up having a pretty good day. They finally got the heat on in our house. We had several very cold days where our heat would not stay on. So I finally, like, today I woke up and was not freezing and was like, oh, they fixed the heat. So, like, that's a good way to start the day. I had spaghettis for dinner. Like, who doesn't like spaghetti? I mean, honestly. We'll center this on all of them to try and get as much damage out of it as possible. And there we go. Had spaghetti for dinner. Pretty rare I eat, like, real food for dinner. Very often eat garbage in my day-to-day life. Let's pop our regen since we're out of sight and it can work out over several turns. We'll regen a little health, then we'll pop our shield and head back in for the fight. We will whirlwind, and you're safe. Great. No more hostile. Okay, Got a ring. Pretty far from this enemy. I guess we'll pop the shield in close ground. We'll pop our big tentacle ability. I just got to kill the slaves. I just don't want to deal with it. You know, in the last time we were here, I killed the boss and was like, I don't want to be a part of your slavery nonsense. And I think we should do the quest this time and like fight slaves or whatever he wants us to do, just to see a little bit different content. Are you still hostile when, like, did I not kill your overlord? Crystal shard. Crystal shard. I don't know what that is. We'll take a look at that. I do not see a crystal shard. I do not see something listed as a crystal shard. Lore found. Oh, it's a yellow item. I was looking for something in blue. That's probably why I didn't see it. Yellow item, crystal shard. Oh, it's a staff. Never mind. It means nothing to me. Get rest, get our cooldowns and whatnot back. We do have the shield available, so we'll shield to get up close. Did our wormy boy just walk up here and die immediately? Come on, guy. We really should spend a few points to make him a little bit more durable. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'd rather continue improving my own damage output. I mean, he works, right? He's just there to tank some damage for us now and then, and maybe kill a few enemies if he gets there before we do. You know, I don't expect him to do a lot. Like, it's not like I expect him to be... Like, on our Alchemist, I really expected our Golem to be, like, our main damage output for a while there, and our tank and everything. And I think we were putting a lot on the shoulders of the Golem, which is ultimately why that didn't really go so well. But now, okay, we can't pop our shield. Let's Whirlwind to get some insanity. Did not work. Let's, wait a minute. Why can't we cast the shield? We have 10% insanity. Requires 10 insanity. We have that. You do not have enough insanity. Yes, I do. I'm looking at it. Your mental insanity is 10%. Very irritating. Don't get it. Don't know why that's not working. We apparently saved them, so that's great. Let's pop our shield and kill the other one. Oh, that's still on cooldown. We'll bump attack it. Great. Thanks for this. Yeah, no problem. I would have just killed you if you hadn't stopped coming at me, but sure. You can treat me as a savior. That's fine. You can worship me. That's okay. Let's just auto-explore. We should be about done. You know, we should really call the episode. So we'll call the episode here. I'm going to take a break because I was extremely whiny and unpleasant in this episode. And I don't want to be that. I don't want that for you, Internet. I want you to watch and enjoy and us to have banter and funness. Because those are words. So, thanks for watching. I'll be back with more in the near future. See you next time.